Welcome back to Big Bris TV. On this episode, I'm going to attempt to use this handheld sewing machine to alter a shirt that I have, or a bunch of shirts. Most of the shirts that I have so far are from Charles Tyrwhitt, and I wear extra slim in their shirts. But the contrast collar shirts, they only come in slim fit, which is really their regular fit. So their extra slim fit shirts have these darts in the rear, which bring in the waist a bit. Unfortunately, the Winchester collar shirts only come in slim fit and they don't have these darts. And so usually when you want to alter or slim your shirts down, you would take it to your tailor and they would put some darts in like this. But as you can see here, I've laid one of my newer Brisk shirts on top of the Winchester shirt from Charles Tyrwhitt. You can see just how much wider the body of the Tyrwhitt shirt is from the underarms all the way down to it's an even about 1.5 inches on either side. This Charles Tyrwhitt slim fit shirt in a size 17 neck measures a 50-inch chest and 46 inches on the waist. And I really like the way my new Brisk shirts fit with a 45 chest and a 42 waist. And if you saw a previous video, you saw how this yellow one and this pink one that I'm wearing, plus the first two ones that I bought fit. So I'm going to attempt to use this handheld sewing machine to alter my shirt. All right. So if the first one goes good, I'll do the rest of them. And I also had a suit that just got delivered from Spirit McKay that I may also use this machine to hem the pants. So let's see what we got. Okay, so I have some bobbins with thread, a tape measure, and some safety pins. Those will come in handy. We got the machine, some bubble wrap. Looks like it's already threaded. All right, it's locked. What I'm assuming are instructions. And a couple more bobbins. Looks like a needle and a needle threader. This looks like it has a DC input, but it didn't come with, it also takes batteries. So I got a bunch of rando batteries over here. I'm just gonna, okay. Okay, let's get stitching. I thought it might be helpful to show how baggy the shirt actually is before I alter it. So as you can see here, there's a whole bunch of room. And front and back, like I was doing the military tuck in the back, you know, but still, and when you're wearing a fitted jacket, you can see all the bunched up shirt material under, which doesn't look good. Especially when you're wearing a suit like these that are quarter lined. You can see all of that baggy weight. And these are the pants, right, for the new suit that if that sewing thing works, I may hem the pants with. So let's get back to it. Okay guys, I have the area pinned. Some of the pins you can see, some you can't. The width that I want to go just so that the fabric doesn't move. I have the shirt turned inside out. So I pulled a little bit of the thread like this. I think you got to stop. And I think this does a chain stitch. So let's just start stitching. All right. Okay. Oh, it hit a pin. Okay. Another pin. Okay, now if I pull this, it's just gonna start pulling the stitch out. So what I'm gonna do is snip it, right? And now I curved the stitch so that it could go this way under the underarm. And so it looks like I'm gonna have to. Okay, so the first stitch, can you see the stitches there? Right from the bottom. Okay, this side is gonna be a little tricky because we have this tag here, but I'm just gonna go for it. Grab some material under the needle and start stitching. Snip. And our second stitch is in. We got some loose threads over here, so I'm just gonna go somehow figure out how to tie these off. Oh my god, guys, this is a game changer. Look at this. Look how slim the shirt, right? Look around the sides and the back. And the very nature of that machine is if you needed to bust this and redo it, you just seam rip one of the stitches and then you just pull it out and it comes out like the welt on a shoe. Hey, I'm impressed. When I put on these more fitted quarter-line jackets, it won't have all the rippling and wrinkling in the back like they usually do when there's a bunch of extra fabric from the shirt. This is one of the stitches that I pulled out. It was super easy. I messed up. It got kind of wavy. And so I was able to just easily pull a stitch out and redo it. It's not by any means perfect, but it's now coming in at 45 on the chest and 42 on the waist. And now it disappears under the Brisk shirt. Only problem is right over here, I didn't tie it off at the end. So as you can see, the seam just busts out. If you don't tie it good, then this is what's gonna happen. You just pull and the whole stitch will just come right out, right? But then I doubled up at the end over here. So that's what I learned real quick. On this side, I doubled up at the end so you can see the extra material still here on this side, and it's pretty tight. I just had the shirt on. So the stitching here on the second side that I did is pretty good, right? And then later, if you wanted to go in and cut this material off and then press down your seams, you could do that. Hey, this is by no means an endorsement of this little machine, but I know there's a bunch of dudes out there with ill-fitting shirts that wish that their shirts would just hug their body just a little bit more. And instead of taking them to go get darted at your local tailor or the dry cleaner, you can pick up a $20 machine and run a hem up the side yourself. I won't be doing the pants with it because this is a heavier material, and once I cuff it, it's going to be much thicker and too far up to get inside this small area here to sew. So I'm just going to do this by hand. But hey, this is Big Bris. If you liked what you saw in the video, hit it with the thumbs up. If you didn't like what you saw, still hit it with the thumbs up and subscribe. I do stuff like this all the time on my channel. Hey, stay tuned if you want to see me do something with this suit, and I have some other shoe unboxings and videos coming up soon, and you're not going to want to miss it. Hey, Big Bris, saying everybody stay well, and until next year, I'll catch you on the next one. Check out this video, and after that, check out this video, or maybe this one.